I'm back with another Sephora haul, so let's get into it and try this new Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. You guys know how much I love the first one. This one is the neutrals. Let's go ahead and start out with these little samples first. We have a replica scent. This one is... what is this one? On a Date. So this is supposed to have notes of rose, sparkling bergamot, and patchouli. Let's just spray a little bit on the card here. Ooh, that smells really nice. Then if you spent so much money, you could get this free Natasha Denona Golden Palette Single. And this is the shade Oro. This is definitely way too gold for my taste, so I'm not going to swatch it. I'm going to add this to a future giveaway. Same with this. It's from Ilia. It's their Bright Start Activated Eye Cream. This I'll put into a giveaway for you guys. Now, I spent 100 points and got this Makeup Forever Rouge Artist Forever lipstick in the shade 138 Memorable Spice. And I did a little swatch in my hand. It looks really nice. And it's not too bad of a size for a sample. Like, you get a decent amount of lipstick in here because these are pigmented. So we will use this for our lip combo today. Now let's move into the thing I actually bought, which is the Makeup by Mario The Neutrals eyeshadow palette. Again, I have the original one and love it. So when I seen this, I knew I had to pick it up eventually. And I finally got around to picking this one up. Yeah, this is a cool tone lover's dream. It's not too cool, but it's not warm. It is neutral like they said. But this shade here... love, and it honestly reminds me of their Cream Shadow and Slate, like these two together. Yeah. And let's go ahead and do a little side by side. So here is the original and then the neutral palette. They are very, very different. This is definitely a lot more warm than this one. So having both, I don't feel like I'm gonna have much overlap. Even the blacks, like this is a deep pitch black. This one is not as black. I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely not the same. I don't know why, but recently Makeup by Mario products are really doing it for me. Ever since I first tried the brand, I've been obsessed, like absolutely hooked to this. So let's go ahead, jump in with this palette and see what kind of look I can create. I think we're gonna start with this shade over here actually, and put this in the crease. And with these palettes, there's no actual shade names. There's just numbers on the back. So I'm just going to be pointing to the one that I'm using. Also, you might see Zeus over here. He's just chilling. And of course, this is the same formula as the other eyeshadow palette. We're just here to test out the colors. I already know I'm going to love the formula. Like, this blends out like an absolute dream. I'm really happy with that. Let's go ahead and move on to our next shade. I'm going to use the one right below it. And we're just going to deepen the crease a little bit using this shade. Nothing fancy yet. And I really want to keep this as an all matte eye look because I haven't done one of those in a little bit. I feel like it would be a crime not to try the gray shade in here. So we're going to pick up some of this now and see what kind of pigment she is giving. That is exactly what I wanted from this. And it's gonna add some depth to this outer corner without being as harsh as a black shade. Now for the lid, to kind of tie into my cheeks since it's pinky, I'm taking this more pinkish brown shade on the lid. That is so pretty. I love that right next to that gray as well. That looks really good. Now for the lower lash line, I am just going to take a little bit more of that gray shade that we took on the outer corner. And we're just going to run that under here, smoking out that black liner a little bit, but not too much. Now I am kind of curious about this black shade because, like I said, it does not look like a super deep intense black like the other palette has. So I'm going to tap off the excess of this And we're gonna use this right on the lash line. Yeah. It's definitely not as intense as the other one. Huh. So literally every shade in here is different. It's still really, really pretty. I am gonna swatch these next to each other just to show you what I'm talking about. So here is the original one. And then if we go into this one, see how the new one is a little lighter and more of a charcoal-y color? This is pitch black. Also, what I love about this formula, no fallout, none in sight. I know I said I wanted to do an all matte eye look, but I'm really debating on this inner corner if I want to take one of those matte shades or if I just want to use my face highlighter, because I am loving how this is coming out so far. I think I'm just going to try to use a little bit of this shade, and then if that doesn't look right, I'll use the face highlighter. But we're going to attempt to do a completely all matte eye look. We will see. It is definitely very, very brightening to that inner corner. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. That is so weird for me, but I'm gonna leave it like this. And just a little mascara to finish off the eyes. It's so good. It's so, so good. Like, Makeup by Mario is killing it with his eyeshadows. They're so underrated. Now, when I did a little swatch of the Makeup Forever lipstick, I was trying to find a lip liner to go with it, and I think MAC Whirl is actually gonna look really nice with this. So I'm gonna throw on that lip combo real quick, and I'll be right back. And here is that finished makeup look. Again, I already knew this formula was going to be amazing since I have the other eyeshadow palette and the cream shadow. I am literally obsessed. I think I'm gonna have to get his whole line because these palettes alone, these are the only mattes I think I would ever need for an everyday look. Are you joking? I am obsessed with this eye look, way more than I thought I would be. I was kind of questioning if I wanted that pinky brown on the lid or not, but I really feel like it just ties in the whole look. And this lip combo, very, very pretty, and I think it complements everything very nicely as well. And that was it for this video, guys. Thank you for joining me and my Makeup by Mario obsession over here. I am just in my own little world with this brand. I am loving everything I have tried so far, and it makes me want to try even more products. So if you have any recommendations from Makeup by Mario, leave it down in the comments below. And if you like any kind of makeup content, because that's what I do over here, definitely like and subscribe before you leave. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.